Thomas Pocklington Trust, for people with sight loss.
My name's Peter Corbett. I'm the Chief Executive of the Thomas Pocklington Trust and the Co-Chair of the England Implementation Group of the UK Vision Strategy. Welcome to this afternoon's event. Today's conference is about relaunching the England Vision Strategy. We're pulling together a large number of people from all across England who've either implemented local vision strategies or are interested in implementing them, so that we can spread best practice and get local vision strategies implemented across the whole of England. We want to make sure that the main aims of the UK Vision Strategy and the Seeing It My Way outcomes framework can become a reality for everybody, for all of the almost 2 million people with sight loss around the UK, wherever they live in their local area, so that they can get the joined up services that they need to live independent, fulfilling lives.
The call to action was about trying to understand from a health perspective what we want to deliver, particularly with the primary care or community focus there. I'm David Geddes, I'm Head of Primary Care Commissioning in NHS England. We need to do this collaboratively because in any one sector no one holds all the levers, no one is able to do this all by themselves. And that's what typifies, I guess, the eye health sector. There is a lot of energy amongst the voluntary sector, amongst the statutory sector. It's about making sure that we start all pulling in the same direction to deliver what we all want to achieve.
I would like to share with you today my sight loss journey and its impact on my legal career.
My name is Fadia Hussain. I am a future trainee with Clifford Chance and my training contract will start in February 2015. As a result of the encouragement I got from my involvement with the Thomas Pocklington Trust, I was able to learn how to travel independently and to use a white cane, which has in fact maximized my chance of gaining some strong legal experience with international and national legal and business organizations like Clifford Chance, Deutsche Bank, Bond Pierce and Reed Smith. And I was also able to start volunteering for the Free Representation Unit as a legal representative, where I was able to represent people at employment tribunals. So I believe we need to continue to encourage vision impaired people to integrate in our society.
My name's Keith Valentine. I'm the Director of Services for the Thomas Pocklington Trust. The Vision Strategy evidence process has highlighted a series of problems that exist for people who become blind and visually impaired or that have been blind since birth. These problems are surmountable. It is entirely possible to solve a number of the things that exist. Blind people are customers. We're all of us customers in the way we use public services. And I think we have a right to ask these questions as well. And again, there's something intrinsic in what we're trying to achieve here. We're not asking for the moon on a stick. We're simply asking that we find a balance between those people delivering services, that we communicate that effectively, that services are simple and easy to access for blind and visually impaired people and their families, and that the outcomes are reported and understood. So where things are done well, we share, learn from that experience. Where things are done badly or fail, we gather round to fix them constructively together. That, for me, is what UK Vision Strategy is about. It's pragmatic, it's realistic, but it has a vision for change in the way that things work for blind people.
My name is Carrie Clifford and I work with the Ealing Social Club for the Blind, and I'm chair of the Ealing Vision Strategy Group. You hear what people have achieved through some relatively simple actions, really, and also you can see what could be achieved with very little in terms of resource. So I think there's a lot of motivation that's there, but I think in Ealing at least, we're not quite at the stage where we're seeing masses of change. But I think probably about 6 months from there. Possibly.
I'm Mary Heathcote. I currently chair the action group that's implementing the vision strategy for Kingston, and I'm on the board of the Pocklington Trust and Seeability. Really impressed by the recognition that visually impaired people like myself can make a major contribution to making a difference within not only our local authorities, our local areas, but across the country, and the willingness of all sectors at national and local level to help us and work with us to achieve that.
I'm Jenny Pearce and I'm a trustee of Thomas Pocklington Trust. When there is a local vision strategy in place, the impact it has on people's lives is enormous. It means that people who lose their sight have a seamless pathway through from diagnosis through to actually getting a life. What does that mean? That means being able to retain their job or get a job, have a social life, read their own personal mail instead of having to have invasion of their privacy, all that sort of thing.
Thomas Pocklington Trust, for people with sight loss. You can get involved. Email info@pocklington-trust.org.uk or go to our website at pocklington-trust.org.uk.